This is Mike Temple here, and we're with Loxley Eccles and Carlin Stover in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. And Carlin, could you share with us, you had the Invisaflects installed some time ago. Can you kind of tell us a little bit about how you learned about Invisaflects?
Oh, well, I actually received a flyer in the mail, one of those free dinners, basically. Like, if you come to this event, we'll give you this meal, and then they wanted to give you a spiel about their product, so I just came and I just figured, well, what the heck, I mean, I can't turn down a free meal.
Sure.
So we got there, and I really had absolutely no idea what was going to happen. So when he started going in about the paint, and then he showed the demonstration about the heat, the foam, the insulation that you sell, that was incredible. When he put the insulation on there, and then it did not heat up.
Right.
And then the other one just went up like 50 degrees.
Sure,
so, I mean, the paint itself, what I can say about the paint, this paint is incredible, because when we first moved in here, I couldn't come upstairs.
Huh.
This paint was, like, this was it's a lifesaver up here, because I could not breathe. It probably dropped like at least 30 degrees.
Wow, that's impressive. That's impressive. And so have you had a chance to even look at your utility bills, or, I mean, have you kind of noticed any difference with how much you're saving?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of tricky just because of, like, the shift in weather and everything like that, but I don't hear the furnace kick on as much. I mean, I kind of expected it to kick on more when we had that 8 below day just a couple days ago, but the utility bills have been pretty solid. Like, they're not real high.
Okay, that's good. So you obviously had a huge difference in comfort in the summertime. Did you notice anything in the wintertime? I mean, right now we're at about 8 degrees outside, and I'm in short sleeves. You're in short sleeves. I feel very comfortable up here. Do you feel like this is different than it was in the wintertime before?
I think it's definitely a lot different than it was. I have to say the house itself is a little bit beat up, so I have some windows to replace downstairs. So I could say the difference, the shift in levels downstairs to upstairs is remarkable. Like, this is the warmest part of the whole house.
This is the warmest part, and this is the part that we got the Invisaflects on. Loxley, when you came out to this house, what was your reason for, I guess, recommending the Invisaflects to Carlin?
Well, Mike, I think back 4.5 years ago when I started with yellow blue, and we didn't have the paint. I can remember times coming back from Minnesota, being frustrated that there was nothing we could do with these story and a half, and actually this is an attic that's been turned into a room, and that happens quite often. But in the past, we could put the blanket in the side attic.
That's a reflective insulation that yellow blue sells. Sure.
Yeah, and then we would do the walls, but from here on up, there was nothing we could do.
Right. And many of these types of homes up above, you can't even really get in there to put in.
I actually did a house like this in Cedar Rapids, where the people were done, their kids had moved out, and they said, we don't care what it looks like. And so we had it stapled, the blanket right to the ceiling, but we used white face to make it look nicer. But since the paint, in the last 3 years we've had the paint, that makes it possible to go from here, where we don't have.
And I think they actually did the walls in this house.
We actually did the whole house because the whole upper room. So we went all the way down and did the whole thing when we did this. So, but it's very comfortable, and it's nice when we can do the whole house because of the paint.
Right. Yeah, it's basically what's going on here, Carlin, in case you don't know the science behind it, is that you have a radiant barrier right on the surface of your walls. And so all the radiant heat that would normally just go right through that wall system is being reflected back to your body, and you're feeling that warmth getting reflected back. And that's exactly the science behind it. So this is a wonderful testimonial. I hope a lot of people get to see this. And Carlin, do we have your permission to put this on the website so other people can see it and understand a little bit more about the product?
Absolutely.
Okay, great. Thank you.